So if you feel like weekends destroy your weight loss every single time, I want to tell you something that may completely change how you see yourself. Your problem is probably not food. Your problem is identity. Many people come to me saying, I'm good during the week, but weekends are my weakness. There's a lot of them. I just don't have a willpower. I always fall off track. And after years of coaching, I can tell you, weekends are rarely about discipline. They reveal who you believe you are. Human beings protect their identity very strongly. We identify with a culture, a country, a family role, a profession, a belief system. And once something becomes part of your identity, the brain works incredibly hard to stay consistent with it, because identity equals safety. Many people unknowingly carry identities like, I'm a foodie, I'm a sugar person, I love takeaways, I always fail diets, I can't stay consistent. So during the week, behavior changes temporarily, but on weekends, the brain returns to identity. So all these things you've been saying to yourself, not because of lack of motivation, but because your brain wants to stay loyal with who you think you are. So here is the truth. You are not fighting food. You are negotiating identity. And identity is not fixed. It's not. It's learned, which means it can be rewritten. Successful weight loss happens when someone stops trying to follow diet, surprisingly, and starts becoming a different version of themselves. So instead of thinking, I'm trying to be healthy, they begin thinking, I am someone who takes care of my body. I am. Instead of, I must resist desserts, which is difficult, they think, I'm a person who chooses food that makes me feel good. This sounds simple, but neurologically, it changes decision-making completely, because behavior always follows identity. So when identity shifts, we can stop feeling dangerous. You don't need extreme control. You don't need to push yourself. You simply act in alignment with who you believe you are. A person who values health still enjoys social life. You know it. They just don't abandon themselves for 2 days. And that's the difference that's powerful. So please note, you are allowed to change your identity. You are not permanently a quitter. You are not permanently a sugar person. And you are not someone who fails. These were patterns you practiced for many years, but this is not who you are. And identities evolve throughout life all the time. So the first thing you could do to change your identity is just simply start asking yourself one question this weekend. What would the healthy version of me do next? And then start to be that person. Identity grows through repeated small decisions. In my next video, I'll go deeper into how to change your identity around food and weight loss step by step. Because once identity changes, consistency becomes much easier than people expect. So if weekends have been your struggle, I want you to remember this. You do not need more willpower. You need a new self-story. And that is something every person can build. So if this resonated with you, subscribe for evidence-based weight loss coaching and behavior change strategies. And if you'd like personal coaching, which I do as well, you'll find the details in the description.